Hey, I'm Ryan Rosella. I'm a software engineer. Over 11 years now that I've been a remote engineer. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, and I've been pretty much digital nomading for the last 3 years. I'm currently on a 4-month EMEA journey through Africa and Europe. We're in the final month here in Albania, in Toronto, Albania. I think the thing I appreciate the most about this lifestyle is being able to visit other cultures and having the freedom to be able to visit and travel and just experience it. I think a lot of people wait until it's the perfect timing and the perfect moment to do it. And there's never going to be a perfect moment to do it. So people who are thinking about traveling and trying it out, there's always, you'll always make an excuse why. You'll always wait for it. And I think the thing is to just plan it. And that's the most important part. Once you plan it or just pick a day or a trip that you want to go on, then you'll make the decision to start doing it and building it out. And I think that's the best thing you can do as someone who's looking to think about it and wanting to do it. Yeah, when I began first digital nomading, I started solo traveling and through the United States, and it was just really looking at places where I thought I wanted to live. And then I did my first remote year back in March 2022 in Colombia, Medellin, and I just kind of fell in love with the program, the community, the people. Solo traveling was fun because I got to kind of just do my own thing and not have to worry about hanging out with people. But I think the community aspect of it, of a remote year and being able to hang out with people, talk like-minded travelers, and just being able to make lifelong friends and being able to travel with them in the future is why I continue to want to travel in the community. So my travel journey with ROI has very much impacted my perspective on the world. I think part of it is going to places where I never thought I would go alone. There's many places in this world that people think they have a reputation for maybe being dangerous or just really hard to get to. And many of the times when you go to these ROI destinations and being with the city teams and you learn the culture, it changes your perspective on how you see things because you get to experience it in your own eyes and you get to live the culture. You get to be there and see what it's like. A lot of the things I like doing when we're in the remote year cities is doing positive impact events, and you can see how much it has affected the community, especially in Cape Town this past March. We were able to raise a lot of money for these two schools that were able to visit the aquarium, and just seeing that it really knows that you're not just here in this country visiting, you're also giving back and making an impact in the world. As far as work goes, I think I'm more productive when I'm actually traveling because there's a fine line because work enables everything. And so you have to make sure that you're getting your work done so you can be able to travel and do those things. And I think that is a very important part that we always struggle with because we just want to play all the time, but work is important with that. So the advice I would give to aspiring travelers who want to travel is there's a bunch of destinations in this world. You have to go and do it, and you have to be open to the good and the bad. Things can go wrong, things can go right. You don't know until you actually do it, and you don't know until you get there. And once you open yourself up to the culture and just being uncomfortable and trying to learn the language and trying to live there and be there, you'll really get what you put into it. And so if you decide that you don't want to do nothing, then you can do nothing, and that's pretty much what you'll get out of it. But if you try to do as much as you can or try to do and learn, you're going to get so much more value out of this. And I think in that in particular, it's really easy to solo travel because, we kind of think that we can figure it out. But when you're solo traveling as a male, you might not always be able to find friends. You can go to a place and like a bar and find people. But the nice thing with community travel is, you'll find the same amount of people or the same people that are like-minded, and then you can go spend time with them. And I think the nice thing about meeting these people is they're kind of your people. They're people who want to travel. They want to learn. They want to experience these countries. They want to do it in a community with people who are looking for the same thing and want to be able to travel and continue to see the world. And I think that's one of the most important things I've learned with ROI. It's not always, like we say, it's not always a destination. It's really about like the people that you meet.